Hello, and welcome to the Abundology podcast. My name is Renee Spears, and I'm an abundance and business mentor, and I help people have more money, love, time, and joy in their lives. I'm coming to you from downtown Portland, Oregon, and this is the weekly energy update for the week of May 31st, 2020. Every Sunday, I talk about how the energy is going to be for the week ahead, and I also infuse the show with some positive vibes, so you get a little positive energy boost just for listening. And today is the last day of May. Tomorrow is June 1st. I cannot believe how fast time is going right now. And we want to remember to say rabbit, rabbit, rabbit first thing tomorrow morning to have good luck for the month of June. So superstition says that if you say rabbit, rabbit, rabbit aloud when you wake up on the first day of a month, it ensures good luck for the rest of the month. So I think right now I'm going to take advantage of all the good luck that's available out there. Because wow, what a time of transformation. We have been talking about transformation the past couple of weeks, and we can certainly see transformation happening out in the world in a big way. And it's good to remember that what you see out there in the world is also happening inside of you. And transformation can come with all the feels. We have anger, shame, fear, awakening, elation. All of that can be very overwhelming. But we know that when we get to the other side of it, it's better. And transformation is necessary. So we have a full moon on Friday, the 5th. And it's the last full moon of spring, the first full moon of summer. And it's traditionally called the strawberry moon. And it got its name from the Native Americans because of all the wild strawberries that are ripe and ready to harvest right now. But there are other European names for this moon too, which are the honey moon, the mead moon. It's also been called the rose moon, which I love since we're in the Rose City. And June was traditionally the month of marriages, and it's even named after the Roman goddess of marriage, Juno. So following marriage comes the honeymoon, which is also tied to this full moon's name. So I kind of really like this moon, and it's just, a week or so before my birthday, so of course. And since it's 2020 and things are crazy right now, of course we would have a lunar eclipse with this full moon. So a lunar eclipse is like a regular full moon, only stronger. So lunar eclipses represent a resetting of your emotions, a clearing away of that emotional baggage of the last 6 months. And if you look back on the last 6 months, what we have gone through, we talked about this in January when we had those really life-changing astrological things that happened that shifted all of our cycles for the next 36 years. So that was in the last 6 months. If you think of where we were then and where we are now, we have a lot of baggage to clear out. So this eclipse is also square Mars, opposite Venus, and Venus is retrograde. And all of that stuff heats up emotions. So other times the sky has looked like this have led to war. So emotions are sky high right now. And you may really be feeling this in relationships. Even maintaining harmony in a healthy relationship will require a little extra effort right now. We just need some patience and some unconditional love that will calm things down so it doesn't get escalated into anger or frustration. So this lunar eclipse could really even test the strongest of love relationships. So usually the effects of the lunar eclipse will last 6 months, but I'm really glad to say that this one only lasts 2 weeks because we have a solar eclipse on June 25th that will shift the energy again. June 21st, that will shift the energy again. And then we have another lunar eclipse on July 5th. So during these lunar eclipses, we are encouraged to let go of what is no longer serving the soul. This is a time to release, to purge, to say goodbye. And just as new moons are linked to new beginnings and full moons are tied to accumulations, eclipses serve as celestial checkpoints. An eclipse helps illuminate our karmic path. And this can also be like a little bit dramatic. So astrologically speaking, they speed up time. They open new doors by slamming other doors shut. So we often find abrupt and sudden shifts occurring during these eclipses. And though the shifts can be really jarring and upsetting, they also help speed us along for the inevitable. So if you've been dragging your feet, and an eclipse will, give us the extra push that we need to take action. And while the results can be shocking, remember that this is just speeding up the inevitable. These events were going to happen eventually anyway. So this is kind of just like ripping off the Band-Aid and moving forward in a large way. And we have to remember that endings are hard. But an ending always occurs on the edge of a beginning. So we are wrapping the stuff up. We're getting the old baggage out of the way. We're transforming. We're going to have sudden shifts during this time. So we acknowledge that we're experiencing some intense energy. This is intense, both out in the world and internally. And the question is, what is the best way to deal with this? So right now, it's important to keep yourself balanced. We want to eat those cooling summer foods and the other things that keep you cool, like we talked about when we talked about Ayurveda last week. And it benefits you to keep cool and keep your cool, so cooling down and keep your emotional cool. So we want to take breaks, walk away from arguments, burn off the energy in a positive way with exercise, which you may right now want to increase your exercise. If you go for, a walk every other day, increase it to a walk every day. If you usually go for half an hour, double it, go for an hour. We want to burn off this intense energy and get it out of our system with exercise and walking and meditation and taking a break. Anything that helps you remain balanced. We want to take a break from the outside world, meaning no media. That includes social media. So the bottom line is balance. The next couple of weeks are a marathon. We want to pace ourselves. We need good food. We need good cooling food. We need exercise. We need mental breaks, and we need forgiveness. That last one, forgiveness. Everyone is experiencing this energy, and they may not be listening to this podcast and practicing balance and taking care of themselves. So we need to make sure that we step up and that we approach life balanced. These are transformational times, and we are moving light years ahead in our lives right now. And yeah, the feelings can be unpleasant, but these events were going to happen anyway. So let's just be grateful we get to fast forward toward our new, more fulfilling lives. So as always, thank you for listening. We want to, stay balanced and cool. Those are the words. Balanced and cool for the next couple weeks. That will really help you get through this time. And remember, anything that comes up, anything that's ending, it was going to happen anyway. This is just fast forward our lives, like we're playing Candyland and we get to go down the slide or whatever and move on to the next part of life. Yeah, is it harsh? Does it sometimes hurt? Is it sometimes emotional? Yeah, it is. But it also brings new beginnings and the better things. So we're going to take care of ourselves by staying balanced and cool, and forgiveness. We're forgiving ourselves, and we are also forgiving other people. If they say something stupid on social media or they are mouthing off about something, just let it go right now. The energy is intense. We don't need one more thing that increases this energy and draws us in. So, as always, have a great week. Thank you for listening, and I will talk to you next week.